Live and triplicate.
Yeah.
That actually play?
Yes, it did.
Hi, folks.
We're playing some Starfield today. Yeah. So.
Starting a new file or continuing where you left off?
I'm continuing where I left off. Ain't no way I'm about to freaking start a new game. I'm already at level 28. I'm not about to keep on. I'm not about to. I have 23 hours in this game. I'm not about to start again.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. Might have to turn down the graphics a little bit now that I realize.
Yeah, for a model's a little stuttery.
A little.
It's not as bad as it was on during Rift.
It's still pretty bad, though. Busy getting ready for stuff, but I got you tabbed. Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
I'll be right back, Jeff.
Read any good books lately?
My model is lagging so hard.
Hey, how are you?
I must confess, the hum of
Right now, with how bad everything's rendering, it is looking like blown out cow pussy. Thanks for the lurk, babe.
Let's all get together and move some. And move some. Let's all get together and move some. Move some. Let's all get together and move some. And move some. Let's all get together and get together. Let's all get together.
Uh-oh.
Let's all get together. Let's all get together. Let's all get together.
Where'd the head ass go?
This right now is making this freaking looks like blown out cow pussy.
I don't think we can show that on Twitch.
You I'm gonna have to do this the old school way. Which also means no redeems, because I don't know if it'll let me.
I don't think I can enable and disable those, can I? No.
No.
I guess I'll just refund the ones that won't work.
Okay, I guess no I was gonna say, I guess no model today, because I have this thing set to its absolute lowest.
Use a PNG, I guess? Or, wait. It couldn't... Would turning off my PNG speed things up?
No, I doubt it.
I remember one time the reactive PNGs were actually a source of slowdown.
We got base Kiske, Kidske, now we got stop motion Kiske. Quit making fun of me, Hillian. Swear to God.
I'll just be the voice with an internet connection this time.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Basically, in short, if the game's moving or not.
Yep. Alright, I guess we're not doing any I was gonna say probably no model today then.
Yeah.
Oh well. It is what it is.
It's the super secret debut of Kiske's 2D model. No.
PNG tuber Kiske? I could, but I don't want to go through the trouble of setting that
up. It's probably
up.
best that we don't. Mainly for the fact that, it might have a performance downside. Oh, by the way, part of the overlay disappeared too.
I can see that. Damn it.
There we go. Sorry, folks, technical difficulties.
You know what? Fuck it. Hold on a second.
I am embodied once more. Ah, at last I'm free after 10,000 years. That wasn't a jab at you, Kiske. It was just the whole burrito repulse.
There we go. PNG tuber Kiske. Fuck it.
Oh, look at you. You're about as flat as my joke delivery.
If I could express a bit more than this, I would.
Yeah, I'm saying as my joke delivery. See, I'm joking at my expense. Anyway.
Yeah. Point is that
yeah.
I had to do this because this is freaking stupid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyways.
It is what it is.
Yep. Anyways, let's get back to it. So, there's one thing I forgot to do in my playthrough, and this is the most important thing you have to do when you play Starfield. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys what to do. Boy, you shooting in my lame jokes shtick.
Bitch, I was doing
Alright,
that
we gotta go to Alpha Centauri. We have to go to the Eye.
Alpha Centauri? What, we gonna give Sid Meier a shout out?
And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Okay. The reason why I say this is important, you'll see why. Okay.
Haven't set foot on the Eye for ages. Hope Vladimir is in a good mood today.
New Atlantis, so after the first one sunk, the second got launched into space. This place reminded me kind of Nerva Beacon from that old couple of old Doctor Who's.
This is what we're here for. To all my friends and fellow explorers, I'm always with you out in the Starfield. Love always, Alex A.
Godspeed.
For those who don't know, Alex Hay was a guy on Reddit who's been a long time fan of the Bethesda games. And when they revealed that the release of the game was going to be moved from March, or was going to be moved from its original date to a different date, which was like September, he said that he wasn't going to be able to make it because he was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And so he posted on Reddit about it, and Bethesda listened and decided to put that note for the rest of us. So it's important that everyone, it's sort of a tradition now in Starfield, whenever you start a new game, you have to come and grab the note.
It's in a way, it's like Gearbox, but Michael Momorell in Borderlands 2. And you sometimes find him in and around Sanctuary, and he'll give you like a pretty damn nice gun, actually.
There's one thing that I don't like about this game. It's the fact that there's no what's it called? No spacewalks. Okay, never mind. I guess my whole computer's lagging with this fucking game. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. That's what I get for not having a nice computer. No, Eva. Is the stream lagging for you guys?
Check the latency. Latency looks good. Like low latency, running about like usual like 2-second delay. Also, sorry, I had to mute. I got interrupted by my old man.
No, yeah, no spacewalks, which I'm kind of sad about.
DLC. It would be like cool as hell to be able to walk on the hull of your ship.
So, what we're gonna do right now is I'm going to we're gonna build a ship today. That's gonna be our mission for the day, is to build a new ship. I love my ship at the moment, but there's one in particular that I've been wanting to build for a while, as I haven't seen anyone else do it. And you guys will see what I mean. Okay, let's go to... Let's go to the Sol system. We're gonna land at Deimos. Actually, no.
You're not making the magic bus then.
No, we're not making the magic school bus.
So it'll be a normal spacewalk with the Frizz? No way! Aww.
We're on Mars, in the city of Sidonia.
And remarkably, zero UAC or demons.
Well, I'm ready in case they show up.
It's too bad that double barrel shotgun you were using like earlier in the save, because surprise, surprise, I've been partying to some of these guys' gameplays. It's a shame that shotgun sucks so bad.
Yeah, it sucks massive unicorn wang.
That's blown out cow.
Do you guys think that if he was really into cooking Chinese food, that his name would be Dwayne the Wok Johnson? Do you think if he was like really into like selling like foot dressings, that he'd be Dwayne the Sock Johnson?
That joke's so bad, nephew Xterra put his neck down from bed.
Do you think that if he was really good at making fun of people, that he'd be Dwayne the Mock Johnson?
Oh, how I wish the metal pipe was working right now.
Do you guys think? Do you guys think that if he got really into drawing on sidewalks, he'd be Dwayne the Chalk Johnson? Do you think if he was like really good at picking, that he'd be Dwayne the Lock Johnson?
Oh my god! Be a porn star, he'd be Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Hey, it's a twofer.
Do you think if he was really into selling rubber clogs, he'd be Dwayne the Croc Johnson?
I think if he was an electrician, he'd be Dwayne the Shock Johnson.
Do you think if he was really into collecting a lot of birds, he'd be Dwayne the Flock Johnson?
I think if he was a Pokemon trainer, he'd be Dwayne the Brock Johnson.
Do you think if he was just really bad at jokes, he'd be Dwayne the Schlock Johnson?
Need some work done? I'm sure you can find something you like.
I think if he owned a lot of Camaros, he'd be Dwayne the IROC Johnson.
Do you think if he really got into marble, that he'd be Dwayne the Marble Block Johnson?
I think if he got into Lego, he'd be Dwayne the Block Johnson.
Do you think that if he was really good at making clothing, he'd be Dwayne the Smock Johnson? Do you think if he was really good at making Mexican food, he'd be Dwayne the Guac Johnson?
The throws are broken, Brandon. I'm sorry. Or at least they're broken.
Okay.
Do you guys just want me to shut up? Is that it?
I think if he wasn't able to shut up, he'd be Dwayne the Talk Johnson.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna do some.
I think if he always loved to strut around, he'd be Dwayne the Walk Johnson.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Do you think if he was? Do you think if he was really good at not quite running, he'd be Dwayne the Power Walk Johnson?
Think if he was a delivery driver, he'd be Dwayne the Knot
Sure.
Johnson.
How about it?
Tatum wants your attention.
Do you think if he got really into Star Trek, he'd be Dwayne the Spock Johnson?
Oh, God.
Beat you to it.
Oh, that joke was highly illogical. I think if he really liked, I think he was like really into Star Trek, he'd be Dwayne the Skybok Johnson. Hey! He was into the bad Star Trek movie. That.
Do you think if he was really good at keeping time, he'd be Dwayne the Clock Johnson?
I think if he planted beans and met a giant, he'd be Dwayne the Beanstalk Johnson.
God damn it. Do you think if he was based in Thailand, he'd be Dwayne the Bangkok Johnson?
Oh. That joke was a pile of crummy tap and you know it.
Hmm. Do you think if he was a giant lizard in a lake, he'd be Dwayne the Lock Johnson?
Scottish Lake? Oh, God.
Okay.
You think if he posted himself up on a roof, and was going around the wind, Dwayne the Weathercock Johnson?
Do you think that if he was made out of Legos, he'd be Dwayne the Interlock Johnson?
Oh. If he was shocked by the price of something, he'd be Wayne Sticker Shock Johnson. Wayne is Nessie confirmed.
Do you think if he, I was gonna say, do you think if he got really, really good at investing in things, he'd be Dwayne the Stock Johnson?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Like fucking pops up out of Loch Ness doing the people's eyebrow. Just...
Okay, so. We're gonna try to build a specific ship.
Which what?
You will see. If anybody's a fan of Daft Punk, you'll know what I'm trying to build.
Speaking of Daft Punk, I think I found some. I remembered something I heard once, which could actually kind of be used as a theme song for our stream. You know, you and I stream.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you obviously know of DJ Hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were a couple of mixes that were Daft Punk versus Queen.
Yep.
Your favorite band and mine.
In fact, one of them was actually made by Daft Punk themselves.
I think it was the Funk versus Another One Bites the Dust.
I think so.
Or Another One Bites the Funk.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or We Will Robot Rock You.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna make this to make it like...
And I want you to take a drink.
Thankfully, I refilled all my...
Might as well take an opportunity to do it myself. I promise that is a water bottle and not a water pipe, okay? Swear to God.
Okay, so first thing, we have our... Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start by building the front of the ship. So, if you guys have ever seen... So, okay, let me explain something real quick. So, when Daft Punk released their most famous album, Discovery, they also put out a movie that went along with it, directed by Leiji Matsumoto, and it was called Interstellar 5555. The story of the secret star system. And basically it's a movie that goes along with the soundtrack that is the album of Discovery. One of the characters, his name's Shep, has this spaceship that's in the shape of a guitar that he flies around in towards the beginning of the movie. So I wanted to see if I could recreate that as a ship in this game, which is easier said than done considering the shape of it and the limitations of the game. But I'm going to try my best. So, first things first, I'm going to start with the cockpit. Okay, so I'm trying to see which one would fit the aesthetic I'm going for here. Because if I go with something like this one's really big.
I thought most guys wanted a big cockpit. What? If his model was on, he'd be giving me the side eye right about now, I wager.
I wonder if it'll work right now. Nah, not worth checking.
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of what it looks like so you can understand like what I'm trying to do.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Who else would I be sending it to?
People in the people in the Discord server? I don't know.
That's the one.
I will check it momentarily.
Now you see what I'm getting at.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this is going to be the closest thing. So I'm going to start all the way at the front, and then I'm going to move my way back.
Looks very much like a guitar.
Uh-huh. Wasn't kidding.
It looks like somebody fused a guitar with like a archery arrow.
Mm-hmm. That's one way of putting it, I guess. Okay, let's... Please don't try to kill us with a forklift. I think I sang it wrong.
No, it's please don't try to kill us with a forklift. I believe is how it goes.
Okay.
You're singing the Sandy Frank song, right?
The one that they sang in Mystery Science Theater?
Mm-hmm. Now strap and tied, let's get set for action and take the ship out of the sand. He tried to kill me with a forklift. Huzzah! Have a look.
Garlic and lime marinade and let the pork chops set for 4 hours, then bake them in the oven. Oof. That sounds good.
At us, but none of it's of interest. Welcome and come and take us. Would you like to see the news or a famous person's need to panic? Test, nod or shake your head, and we'll If I sang that song any further, it would probably be treading on TOS.
Yeah, good idea. Oh.
If you're wondering what it was, it's Bo Burnham's Welcome to the Internet.
I've got no fucks to give. My fucks have runneth dry.
My mom telling her this recipe. Speaking of recipes, Pika, on the off chance, do you think you'd be in the market for a recipe of French fry seasoning? I've got one. Given how Mr. Beast Burger is basically on its way out thanks to the lawsuit. Give me just a minute, Pika. I will DM it. So y'all are probably aware of the ghost restaurant chain, Mr. Beast Burger. They have a very distinctive French fry seasoning. I took it upon myself to make a better version of it. I found a mock version of the seasoning online. Basically bullshatted up from there and added a few of my own. Complicated seasoning, but I think it works. I gotta find it first. I'll get it to you. DM speaker. He could just redeemed a stretch, by the way.
Hold on. Okay.
Not making horror noises for me.
just didn't want to attach, did it?
Guess not. All right. So let's see. We have computer core, engineering bay, science lab, living quarters. I'm gonna have more living quarters than that. Control station. Want as much shit in this thing as possible.
Remember, you've basically got a length limit of 80 feet.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that that doesn't get surpassed.
No, we were talking about a bit earlier. I found a seasoning which is actually surprisingly good on fries. Old Bay. You know, Cajun blackening seasoning? It's shockingly good on fries. Getting to like the headstock of the guitar now, or?
So the headstock's up there. This is the body.
Oh, I thought that the angle portion was the body of the guitar, not the headstock. I was reading it backwards, so it's flying from the headstock as the nose.
Yep.
60? Damn.
Well, there's no specific. I was gonna say there's no specifics in from the movie, so I don't really
No, I
have any.
was talking about in game.
Mm-hmm.
Long girl.
Mm-hmm. Right now, it looks like a dick. Oh boy. Don't worry, I will be fixing it in just a sec. It'll actually look cool once it's done.
Oh, don't worry, we'll fix it in post.
If a director ever tells you that, they're bad at their job.
You want a little bit of like size context here for like the ship sizes in this game?
Hmm.
The game basically gives you a hard maximum of an 80-meter long ship to be able to land on a planet's surface. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Want to know how long, like say for instance, the original Starship Enterprise from Star Trek was?
Hmm.
Just shy of 289 meters.
Oh, so that fucker's gigantic compared to this.
Yeah, and that's not even the biggest Enterprise. Let's see. The biggest Enterprise we've seen on screen is the Enterprise F. Shit, I'm gonna fuck her up on the data. Oh boy! Get ready for this, dude. The largest Starship Enterprise we've seen on screen in Star Trek is 1,061 meters long, 372 meters of beam, and 148 meters deep.
A big ass fucking ship.
She a chunker. Big girl. If you're wondering what some of those naval terms, a beam, ship's beam is her width, ship's depth is her height from keel for very tippy top. Length is obviously bow to stern.
Port, starboard, 1924. Dee, 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 dee.
Ding, 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 ding. What?
You've ever...
No, I was being.
It's got the general shape. Hmm.
We are still here, by the way.
Yes, I am still here. We're still doing. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this thing look.
Kiske. I'm just trying to like Kiske.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can make. I could try to provide like non-stop jokes at her. But in all honesty, that's not very helpful.
Kind of looks like the neck of a guitar, right?
Yeah, I mean, the way you alternated it, those certainly do look like frets.
All right, slowly but surely we're getting there.
I would say it actually kind of resembles the neck of a bass to me. Yeah. You actually managed to get a friggin' Starship's neck section to look like a goddamn fretboard. That's good. Goddamn Pee-wee!
Goddamn Pee-wee. Goddamn Pee-wee.
Oh.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Angry Grandpa.
Charlie Green, that was his name. He was an angry man, but he farted a lot and he smelled like coffee, but as far as I can tell, he was a good guy.
Yeah, all those things were scripted.
The fact that he, like, when he was going through his cancer treatment and all that, the fact that he, like, did with his son to keep the camera rolling. He wanted to make sure his fans were in, or his fans and were in the loop, knew exactly what. One thing that wasn't scripted about him were those farts. Oh Lord! Can't really discuss Angry Grandpa without discussing that man's. That is perfect. And alive, you are pushing that length limit.
I have to. It is a very long and very thin ship. Make of that what you will, chat. I know you're fucking laughing right now.
Friggin', I don't know why, but that just made me think of the friggin' neck, like the headless Steinbrenner guitars. That would be a decent ship shape.
That could be a decent. That could be a good
You have to
shape.
put the cockpit at the very nose of the ship every time.
No, you can put it wherever you want. It doesn't have to be there. I just put it there because that's what this ship actually is in the movie.
I mean, that also seems to be the overall convention of the ship design in the game, like how they come.
Yeah.
I was wanting for a while to know if somebody like built the Unreliable from the Outer Worlds. Have.
Yep.
It's pretty accurate too. Legit, all you need at that point is The Passenger by Iggy Pop playing whenever you take flight.
I am the passenger, and I ride and I ride. I ride through the city backsides. I see the stars come out tonight. Yeah, the bright and the hollow sky. Over the city's ripped back sky. And everything looks good tonight. Love that song. Singing la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
We're out of sync for y'all, I'm almost certain, but at least on my end, I was. The only way we could truly sing like a duet together if somehow we were in the same room. Or if it was edited. Well, we're not exactly recording a cover.
I just thought about something. Where the fuck am I gonna put the landing gear?
Bottom
Oops.
side of the guitar, bottom side of the guitar body? We don't ever see the underside of it, do we?
Not really.
Are you limited to 3 decks?
No, you can have more.
Add to the underside. That's where you can put some of the stuff. That's also probably where you can put like engines, shield shit.
Yeah, the engines are in the back in the movie. So, but what I was gonna do is I was gonna see if I could sneak a couple back here on the back of the headstock too.
Yeah. With how this ship's designed, you could probably also put the shield generator in a pretty innocuous location too.
Mm-hmm.
I recall you mentioning that apparently the way the game's coded, that AI ships will always aim for your ship's center of mass.
Mm-hmm.
And if you manage to build one with, a hollow center like a ring or helix-shaped design, you'll never get hit.
Ah, Bethesda. Gotta love when they don't realize that people are going to exploit.
They're gonna patch that shit out. I'm almost certain.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is too big of an exploit even for Bethesda.
Oh, you're right. Shit, I need to put a landing bay. Again, they don't really show it in the movie, so I'd have to get kind of creative with how I do this.
the landing bay could probably be under the head stuff. You've also got to put a docking port on her somewhere.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that on, again, they don't show that in the movie, so I have to be kind of creative.
Best guess is like along the side of the neck. You're not going to get this thing 1-to-1. So,
Oh, of course not. I know I'm not getting it 1-to-1.
yeah. The places I can suggest for a docking port are along the neck or on the head. Or possibly on the body, if you don't have like weapons or something. Bad bitch is probably going to be armed with his teeth.
Oh, you know I'm going to arm this fucker to the teeth.
What reactor class is she?
I'm going to try to make it a B class. Keyword is try.
With how big she is, you're going to need a C, almost.
Mm-hmm.
B class would be like woefully underpowered unless you like took about 3 or so frets out of the thing. Like trying to put a naturally aspirated K-20 in a Corvette, you know?
Actually, that doesn't look half bad.
Yeah. Can you have more than one docking port, or is it another?
I think you're limited to one.
Yeah, so like with the reactor or. Kind of sucks that they wouldn't. You'd think that they'd encourage you to build in redundant systems, especially in space travel.
Yeah.
That-
Apparently, it exceeds the maximum size, so I'm gonna have to make it a bit shorter.
Yeah, I was about to say knock off a couple of guitar frets. She might be too wide.
Probably right. Well, I'm only making it as wide as this bridge is.
The rear
Aye.
body.
She's got childbearing hips.
Yeah. You might have to like scoot those in like half an inch or something. But it does look notably more phallic.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. Don't you worry. Or
It's also going to be one heavy thing.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to even think about the dead weight. Much less the live weight. Yo, Peek, are you still here, hon? By the way, am I coming through okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
I know I asked that a lot, but it's a case of I can never quite get it right to set up. That's interesting. Unless I'm seeing something weird, I believe I actually see landing gear on the vessel in the picture you sent me.
Yeah, it's at the back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like...
How many landing struts do you have to have? Minimum.
I think it's 2. I'm trying to make mine sort of realistic in how it would actually land, so I have 4.
You could probably get away with 3, one at the front, 2 at the back.
Yeah, I have 4 on this one.
One of those like earwormy riffs.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
It's one of my...
It's so earwormy you'd almost think that it's like a fucking Richie Blackmore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Of Rainbow, Richie Blackmore's Blackmore's Night, Rainbow, and well, most famously Purple. He's the guy who wrote the riff to Smoke on the Water.
Ding, wee, 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 wee. Him.
Funnily enough, the statue that's like devoted to Smoke on the Water is actually on the shore of Lake Geneva in Switzerland. And it is just a stone's throw away from another rock music statue on Lake Geneva. Freddie Mercury's. My 2 favorite bands are honored on the shores of Lake Geneva. It's in Montreux. That pretty mountainous Swiss town is critical to rock music history. Not. The red light. With a few red lights and a full beds, he made a place to bed. No matter what we get out of this, I know that we'll never smoke on the water and fire in the sky. Much of an asshole of a Blackmore. Damn, could he write a riff?
You know what? I'm gonna deviate from the design just a little bit.
Yeah. Could make little nice as well.
Then I'm gonna make it more of a flying V-shaped guitar. So that would make it a little easier to put together, because then it would also give me some spots to hide some things and still make it look cool.
Pauly Shore playing Richard Simmons in a biopic? No. No. What?
What the? Sorry, I'm rambling.
Looks more like a big arrow now.
You could probably make it look more like a guitar with a paint job. What's the width limit?
I don't know. Because it's 21 meters wide. Hold on. Let's see what the limits are. Starfield ship limits. Okay, the default, it's limited to 40 meters in length and width.
So she's gotta fit in a 40 by 40 by 40 cube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 68 length. Hmm.
That's stupid. I thought the length limit was 80 meters. Don't tell me that the game is making this beautiful ship design stillborn.
Oh, I guess it is. All right, we're gonna have to rethink it. Gonna have to scale it down a little bit. Let's try again, y'all. I hate it as much as y'all do. That's all right.
Probably just like cut sections out of the neck. Then again,
That's what I was thinking. So what this means is we're gonna have to get creative. Either that or I can find a mod. But I feel like if I try the modded approach, it's probably gonna break something in the game.
God knows, it's fucking Bethesda.
This game's already being held together with frickin' chewing gum and hopes and dreams. Okay, first let's find a... Okay, so it said 40 meters.
So 40 long by 40 long, 40 wide. What about depth?
Same.
Yes.
Oh, so the 40 starts in the middle. So, right here where it is right here, has to be 40 on either side.
So, okay, so you've got...
So you
she
do
can be
have...
80 long by 80 wide, but she has to be... But you can't
40,
go...
40 from the line. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this.
Center outwards. And I think you can have the original design back that way, too.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, then let's try this again. We'll start with the middle parts because those are that's where it's gonna start from.
Yeah, you gotta start with the neck and then build out.
Okay, I think I can do it. I think we can do it. We just have to be smart. Okay, we're gonna do... Okay, control station. Computer core. Okay, so we're already 9 out on either side.
Can you scoot the entire ship, like, forward and back if needed?
I think you can. No, never mind.
Okay, so no, the origin point is always the same. We get those for free with that promotion.
don't know why, but I've got a song from Monty Python stuck in my head right now.
Ooh, just barely got it in. So it can't go any further than here.
Yeah, can't go any further out. She can go considerably wider, though.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling you might have to end up making her ass a little fat.
That's all right. I have no issues with that.
And rose gathered in their masses.
Bow. I like goth chicks with fat asses.
Ew. Well, I guess in this case you could replace it with I like starships with fat asses.
Meow.
Oh, poor lady. Kiske, look at DMs and tell me if that ain't one of the most ghetto fucking names you ever saw.
Is it LaForge?
No, I think it might be worse.
Shunkelia?
Shunky alien.
That is, well, I mean, it's not as bad as this one kid I heard of whose name was spelled ABCDE, and it's pronounced Absidy. What the hell is that? You're just asking for that kid to get beat up in school. Like,
I also remember one that was I also remember one name I saw. It was LA-A. Pronounced
Elena?
Ladasha.
So dumb. Swear to God.
Then you've got the white version of a ghetto name, X-A12 Musk.
You mean freaking the syntax error?
Yeah, poor kid.
I was gonna say he'd probably get beat up in school, but knowing him, he's not gonna go to school.
If he does go to school, it's gonna be some special private joint.
That's what I meant. That's what I mean.
Granted, I actually went to a private high school, but I basically subsidized my way through there by working on those. And it was also like a private school that was hosted at like the local orphanage.
Mm.
couldn't have asked for a better school, honestly. Sure, the facilities weren't world class, but I don't get it. I couldn't have asked for a better school. Still planning to go with a more like Flying V-esque design,
or stick with the one from the movie. I think I'm gonna kind of do a mix of the two. So I'm gonna use this cargo hull as the main sort of.
yeah. Here's a thought. This is kind of like an out of nowhere third option. What would you think of her being shaped a little bit more like a Strat?
Strats they're not mirrored in design, and I kind of want to keep the way that.
Or I'm not saying it has to be the same asymmetry as an actual Strat. Has the curvature and the twin peaks and the curvature of the body, or at least as close to the curvature as ship-based design will allow. Can't have a full fretboard, unfortunately. Good enough to kind of make do.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of the friggin' ship design compromise quest line you were in last night.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if one of those bickering designers sitting around the table was like, I want the ship to look like an electric guitar. Make it for the rockers of the new frontier.
They'd probably laugh him out of the thing, and then he'd build it anyway.
Why am I just suddenly thinking of the the no boobs, only eyes routine that Annie did that one time. No boobs. Look at my eyes. No boobs. Only eyes. Only face.
Hmm.
Ay, ay, ay. Lord knows me, I have to put out the flashlight on the doorstep. Got a delivery on the way. Late night for me too, 8 p.m. I don't usually go this.
To tell you much I know, much I care.
Ow! Shit. Ow. Fucking cut my ow. Scratch the hell out of that. Fuck me. Sorry, I know I'm kind of getting annoying with the patter. Still trying to just break the silence, you know?
No, you're okay.
Oh.
You're alright.
Got a break or felt like you needed one?
No, I'm okay. Yep.
Right. I mean, hell, it's been a ship design stream for like, what, an hour and a half now?
Yeah. Listen, I want this thing to look fucking cool.
Hey, I ain't blaming you, man. Or if it doesn't get fully built on stream, it's most certainly going to continue off stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell, started an hour late. For time, not much happening. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ball's yours, my man. Like always, I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what's.
Oh, so you threw yourself at the wall?
If I did that, I'd be throwing you too.
Fair enough. You're not wrong. That's the thing.
No, that would be throwing shit heads at the wall and see what's there.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Lord.
We need help.
Yes. Psychological help.
In more ways than one.
So, I know we don't usually like to get into politics. I actually have a little bit of good, surprising good. So, if y'all have been keeping up with like the news in America, the United Auto Workers, like the car manufacturing people, gone on strike. Basically, they're following the lead of the Writers Guild and SAG-AFTRA. Take a wild guess who's fucking joining them on the picket lines.
The President of the United States.
Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. The fucking president is joining them on the picket lines.
Good.
If that's not a fucking stand of union solidarity, I don't know what is. That's a fist in the air, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Building. Look at building a drag rod? Yeah. 32 Ford Coupe that's been turned into, that's basically got the skeleton. It's basically turned into the skeleton of a what the hell is this class of drag racer called? Not a rail
Gasser?
dragster. It's not a rail. Not a funny car either. It's kind of like a gasser. It's a pro mod, that's for damn sure. Like half of its core and frame is made up of old street signs, or at least things painted originals. How the hell then? I'm pretty sure when they make new street signs these days, they don't make them out of metal anymore, do they?
No, they still do.
Really? Because the few recent ones I've come across, when I like tap my fists and wrap my knuckles on them, it sounds more like fiberglass.
Some of them depends on the county, but I know that at least in my area they still use metal. Though what they do instead of painting them nowadays though is they use vinyl.
Oh, they put a wrap on them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they make a few of these at least out of fiberglass, specifically fiberglass. It doesn't have the tap of plastic, but it kind of has a little bit of a hollowness. But it's a duller sound than plastic. A duller, more hollow sound, because you know what I mean. Like, tap my knuckles, I'm like, not metal either. Fiberglass? You know what this is kind of reminding me of now? Kind of reminded me of the player's ship from Galaxian. You know?
Yeah, I can see
Galaxy. To an extent, the Galaga, the ship from Galaga. You're not just making a guitar, you're making a retro shmup throwback in a way. Every time she takes off, you hear the iconic Galaga fanfare, but it's delivered like on a soaring, overdriven electric guitar. Oh shit! I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. I was thinking that friggin' DoorDash order would be here sooner than I thought. Back for a couple minutes, just check in. Progressing well?
What do you think?
Looks like the makings of a guitar to me.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, yeah, looks like a flying V in the works. Just need to get the front haunches on her. Excuse me. All right, gotta go poof again.
Okay.
Gotta go watch for the order. Probably gonna be gone maybe about 10 minutes at most. So, all right, do that.
Okay. Okay, come on. Gotta find a... Okay, we got our stuff. What are we missing? Just under. God damn. We are cutting it close, ladies and gents. So that is as long as I can make it. I'm gonna have to get kind of creative here. Hmm. If I could put them out here, I would love it, but I can't. Because then I could do something in the middle here, like... Did you hydrate? Oh shit. No. Let me just do that. Okay, go ahead. Home.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How goes the build? That's actually looking pretty sick.
It's like, what's up? Nothing.
Also, did you hydrate?
Yeah, I did. Brandon reminded me.
Let's mark that off. As a reminder, if Kiske doesn't immediately like get around to like a redeem or something, he's using a different app to view stream chat. He doesn't really like to get along with Twitter. That is remarkably contoured. Hey, Longing. What you doing here, buddy? Kiske is in the zone right now.
I am trying to build this ship, make it look as cool as I can with the limitations that it has.
Right now, it actually looks pretty goddamn sick. You also notice we have a certain Mr. Darkness in the chat.
I did notice.
just gonna say this. Cocktail peanuts you get like in little sachets, are objectively superior to dry roasted.
I'm just going to nod my head and say yes, but that's only because I disagree.
Okay, you know what dry roasted peanuts taste, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten like peanuts in like a can?
Mm-hmm.
Or like the ones in like the little plastic sachet tubes at the like the impulse buy counter? Yeah, those latter ones, those are oil roasted peanuts or cocktail. Those are objectively superior to fucking dry roasted. Fight me. It's a shame that weren't able to have those engines up front, you know?
Yeah, it didn't let me, which I'm kind of sad about.
I mean, you think you'd be able to strip a couple of the engines out of the back?
I could. Though I kind of like this look of the freaking just nothing but rear engine.
What's it? Do you have a? What's it? Do you think you have like a similar looking part you could place in place of engines? No.
Not that I can think of.
That is actually legitimately sick looking.
Thank you.
Like, it looks like if friggin' Starfleet designed a guitar-shaped ship.
Which wasn't the initial idea, but hey, if it looks cool, then that's all that fucking
really
matters.
Good. Burgers? Oh, there. They got these right. They did. Yep. Good. Huzzah! That's how you burger. Place in the docker, like where the friggin'
where the cable goes.
Mm-hmm. Trying to make this thing look as slick as I can.
Excuse me.
Nice one, Simba.
I'd say those the pickups or the
Yeah, this would be the pickups.
What's up?
I have to figure out where I'm gonna put the docking station bit.
It won't work on the top. It won't work on the top of the ship.
Well, the thing is, it won't fit up here in particular.
Well, it's got to be on. It's got to be somewhere on. Let's like accessible.
The outer edge. Yeah, it has to be on the outer edge.
Would it work on the underside of the neck? The docking station is gonna be your bugaboo right now.
And I don't think there's any underside ones. Oh no, there is. Would that work?
Let's say.
Oh, it works. Okay, so you can have it underneath. Fuck it, that'll work.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Got a name in mind for her?
Interstella.
Her out, ain't you?
I'm about to make this thing. Like I said, I want people that if they see this fucking thing pop up on their radar, they're gonna be freaking fearing for their life.
Have like an automated system on board that whenever you hop into whenever you like go into battle, like everybody in battle stations, hard rock music starts
Just
to
makes-
play. If you
makes
want to
me
play
wanna-
No Man's Sky, well, this is Starfield. No Man's Sky, I think, is a fairly different beast to this in terms of gameplay.
Yeah. All the missiles.
Shipyard asks Kiske, how many missiles? He just says, yes.
Yes.
Thanks, sir, I can read. You're welcome. But yeah. Hell, if you makes you want to play No Man's Sky, go for it when you get time. Laptop can't handle it. Yeah. I know that pain very well. It's also recently been alleviated thanks to two very generous people, one of whom is the head ass you see in the lower right corner of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to start calling you Sugar Daddy.
No, it's alright. You don't have to worry about that.
He got Pika to do that for you.
I was about to say, yeah, Pika is the one who says that. Her and Lilith.
Lilith. Mm-hmm.
This thing needs a railgun.
Like right on the nose.
Yeah.
How about that rapid railgun? Much power draw?
She's basically done.
Steve, I was about to say, you might want to see about, like, is there anything you can put, like, to make the headstock a little more, like, arrowheady, or?
This, for some reason, if you try to attach things to these back two ones, it doesn't let you. It says that they become unattached, which I think is a load of horse shit. I mean, unless I completely redesign the front end.
Which, since she's so close to done, I would advise against. She has everything
What?
else she needs.
Why it look like a penis?
It's meant to look. It's meant to resemble an electric guitar.
You know, fuck it.
so gives
We're gonna do it.
flying thing.
I'm gonna redesign the front.
Right. It's not meant to
to-
look like a cock in this. Ooh, dude, watch your length there.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Some of these just look like a milk. Oh, it's 1 meter too long.
See, because right there, we're right at 40 with this one. Yeah, see, that makes it too long.
3 meter by 3 meters.
And unless I do something like this back here. So don't say, unless I maybe put the thing on the top like this, and then build something out.
You could put weapons on it. Basically, just have like a pair of like spine-mounted railguns just straight out the nose. That Taio braking engine might be your best bet. Let's say if there's like a low profile enough cowling you. Nah, it's all gonna just collide with the cockpit anyway.
Hey, there you go. Oh, you can give you better mobility as well, because you got a braking engine. Oh, there's something else wrong now.
Cannot reach the cockpit from the landing bay. Cannot. Oh, okay. That's what's up. So this would have to be down there.
Either that, or you have a, or you mount something to the neck. Yeah, that would be awkward. Shit.
So we'll just go with the original design.
Only way I could see out from there is by shortening the neck half a unit.
Yeah.
You could scoot that top mounted gun back a bit.
We seriously have spent the last 3 hours trying to put this stupid ship together.
Well,
It's gonna look badass.
Man. And if you've been planning to play Starfield on next week's Friday stream, folks here can see it in action.
Mm-hmm.
I figure that landing gear could be mounted directly to the cockpit.
There we go. That does kind of look like a headstock.
It does!
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you just look at that?
You're still missing one of your weapons. Whatever that little black hatch you had on the roof.
Would you look at that? Now I have more options to put weapons. Would you look at that? Just look at that. Would you just look at it? Just look at it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking sweet. It's really nice.
Would you just look at that? Would you just look at that?
Yeah,
I just, all I could see was I saw that and I just went, oh, would you just look at that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Triple railguns.
Jesus Christ.
I just realized, wait, I already have railguns. I don't need railguns. I need some ballistics.
Or some kind of like directed energy weapons. Or do you get a bonus to using ballistics?
No, I just want to diversify what kind of weapons I've got.
You've got missiles and you got railguns. Those are both kinetic.
So let's do some lasers then.
I was about to say either lasers or particle cannons. Yeah, energy effect shields, ballistics, hull, and EM system. Ballistic hull, EM system. So basically, you would hit somebody with an electromagnetic weapon to try to knock out their core systems. You'd hit them with energy weapons to wipe out their shields, and you'd hit them with ballistics to wipe out their hull. It's probably a good idea to have one form of all three on the ship.
Nice big EMP at the top. Can I do 5 sets of missiles?
If you could fit them on the bridge, you probably could. And if it's not too much...
Ah, too much weapon use. Never mind. Lame. Lame.
Well, you've got ballistics in the form of those missiles. now, well, you've got ballistics and EM, but you don't have energy.
You're only allowed to have 3 types of weapons, which is lame.
Yeah. I think railguns count as ballistics.
Okay, let's do...
Probably like a tri-barrel, like 3 like friggin' laser turrets or something like that, or like 3 like forward firing cannons. Ooh. Okay, I like the look of those neutron beams. They're actually kind of sick. And in a way, they look a little bit like, you know, tuning keys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you've got a little bit of extra power to each of the weapons too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude. See if you can put extra turrets on her.
Mm-hmm. Make this thing undefeatable.
Well, insofar as a ship can be unbeatable.
Mm-hmm.
Being stupid.
A little bit. All right, there we go. Oh, this thing's gonna be evil.
Don't you want to put another one on the starboard side? Or move the one on the top to the starboard side?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, there's something's wrong.
Yeah, it's too much power being used. There we go.
I guess you just get rid of the top one, and there you go.
There we go.
Apparently
Oh,
she's
man.
a little light on cargo room, unfortunately.
That's fine. This thing's meant to be maneuverable.
She's an attack ship.
Hell yeah.
I'll be damned, dude. You've made a space guitar.
Uh-huh. Extrema 1 is no more. There we go. All right, let's paint her up, and then let's get out of here.
If you wanted the Roman numeral 55, you'd have LV.
How about 5055?
I think DLV. No, it would be, you wouldn't be able to render that, with the, text in game. Because 5000 would be a Roman numeral 5 with a line over it.
Ah.
An overline. DLV would be 555. The highest numeral they have in there is M for 1000. If you wanted to multiply something by 1000, you would draw a line over it. I.e., if you see an X with X for 10 with a line over it, that's 10,000. I think if you have like a double overline, it would classify as multiplied by 100,000.
There she is. All her glory. Not a bad looking ship, if you ask me.
Oh, that's a sick machine. That is a sick flying machine, compadre.
Mm-hmm.
Interstellar 5.
Alright, before I end the stream, let's take a look at her.
Why don't you take her out for a maiden flight before we,
Yeah. Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. She's a big girl, I'll give her that. Interstellar, here it is.
Time to get this ship moving.
Interstellar 5.
Yeah, what's up?
Lots of doors. Ho ho ho. This is a freaking bridge, dude. Here we are. Oh, dude, this thing is freaking easy to fly.
Oh.
She makes the ghost look, or sorry, the phantom look. Oh, look at that, our first volunteers. Ow, we're already getting killed. That does not bode well for its future.
Oh, no! Kiske spends 3 hours building a ship. Also, Kiske gets it blown up in the first time flying.
Thought this system was going to be
beautiful.
empty.
That's just so poetic.
It's such a poetic piece of stupid, I swear to God.
She might need some better shields.
Might?
Might. Just might. Well, anyway.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, whatever the hell this stream was.
You know what? That was actually kind of brilliant.
Yeah, there you go. Shows how much of an idiot I am.
Look, it's kind of brilliant in the same way. Like, you spent so many hours, right, building this absolutely badass looking ship. Blows up in a minute after taking flight.
Bruh.
That's a hell of a payoff for this setup.
Yep. There you go.
Well,
see, we planned this out, guys. This was 100% planned. Gave you all the slip.
I have an important personal
and you call yourself a fax machine.
Phew, thank you. Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless. Well, the position... There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. No. The ship was barely intact. The captain and a shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. But I was... I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon as the shuttle launched. I could see it was damp. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling, helpless. You're sorry. If I hadn't been so stubborn, so... Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, they united. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give... Bad luck. That sounds... Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the navigator core going? Don't you get it? That's why I'm worried. You still have faith in me. I never realized how much you cared about me. I'm counting on that. Look, I think I... Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most.
Ahoy, Captain!
How have you been?
Hey, you need something?
This is a fucking cool cockpit. That's freaking sweet.
Dude, if it weren't for the fact that there was so much glass there, I would almost think it's a Starfleet cockpit, like from Star Trek. With how much glass there is, it's honestly reminding me of the bridge of the Pillar of Autumn from Halo.
Yeah, no, I could see it. I could see it. Oh, and this is how you access the cargo hold and the captain's locker. That's so cool! I love this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end stream. Thank you guys for joining us. I know today was a bit more of a random stream, a little more than you guys are probably used to.
But honestly, we kind of needed a little bit of a
break
after that one, yeah.
But in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys off to, let's see who we got.
We got two of your usual raid targets and time.
Let's go ahead and send you guys to someone you might know. We've talked to them. We've talked with them a couple. We've had them on stream before. We're gonna send you guys on over to the man, the myth, the Nico Silverado, who's playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now. Make sure you guys go send him some love. I've been DJKiske. Peace, love, gangsta shit. We'll be back tomorrow with some Splatoon. Peace, y'all.
Thanks for rocking out with us, folks. Literally. Take it easy, y'all.
I think we can survive over here to the left.